Muttiah Muralitharan, a full biography. Full name, Muttiah Muralitharan. Nickname, Murali. Date of birth, April 17, 1972. Place of birth, Kandy, Sri Lanka. Nationality, Sri Lankan. Batting style, right-handed. Bowling style, off-spin. Role, bowler. International debut, Test August 1992 versus Australia. International debut, ODI August 1993 versus Pakistan. International debut, T20I February 2006 versus New Zealand. Retirement, 2010 Test. Total career span, 1992 to 2010. Early life and background. Muttiah Muralitharan was born in Kandy, Sri Lanka, to a Tamil family. His father, M.V.S. Muttiah, was a government servant, and his mother, Lakshmi, was a housewife. Muralitharan developed a keen interest in cricket at a young age and was mentored by his father. He initially played tennis ball cricket in his neighborhood, and his potential as a spinner was evident even in his early years. He attended the prestigious St. Anthony's College in Kandy, where he began to hone his cricketing skills. Muralitharan's talent was evident at school level, and by the time he was in his late teens, he was being watched by Sri Lanka's cricketing authorities. Cricketing journey. Muralitharan made his first-class debut for the Central Province in 1990, and his impressive performances soon brought him into the national spotlight. He was selected for the Sri Lankan national team, making his Test debut in August 1992 against Australia at the age of 20. Muralitharan's ODI debut came the following year in 1993 against Pakistan. Initially, his unique bowling action was controversial, with many questioning whether his wrist position constituted a throw rather than a legal delivery. Despite the criticism, Muralitharan continued to bowl with his unconventional action, and he later proved that his action was within the rules set by the International Cricket Council, ICC. The rise of a legend. Muralitharan's breakthrough came in the late 1990s and early 2000s, when he became the premier spinner in world cricket. His distinctive, unorthodox action allowed him to generate extreme spin, making him one of the most difficult bowlers to face. He was able to turn the ball both ways, sometimes with extraordinary dip, creating a near-impossible challenge for batsmen. His ability to bowl long, consistent spells with extreme accuracy further cemented his status as a world-class bowler. In 1999, Muralitharan became the first player to take 400 wickets in Test cricket, and by 2004, he had reached 500 wickets. By this point, Muralitharan was the most successful bowler in Test history, and he continued to break records with each passing year. Key milestones. 2001, Muralitharan became the fastest bowler to take 400 wickets in Test cricket. 2004, Muralitharan became the first bowler to take 500 wickets in Tests. 2007, he surpassed Shane Warne to become the highest wicket-taker in Test cricket. 2009, he became the first cricketer to take 800 wickets in Test cricket, a feat that made him one of the most iconic figures in cricket history. 2010, he retired as the highest wicket-taker in Test cricket with 800 wickets. Controversy over bowling action. Muralitharan's bowling action has been a subject of controversy throughout his career. His unique delivery action, in which he twisted his arm to produce extraordinary spin, was scrutinized by many. The ICC repeatedly cleared him of any wrongdoing, stating that his action was legal. In 1996, during a tour to Australia, Muralitharan's bowling action was called into question again. He was asked to undergo biomechanical tests, and the findings confirmed that his action did not breach the rules. Over time, Muralitharan's action became more accepted, and he earned widespread respect for his ability and skill. Playing style and impact. Muralitharan was a master of off-spin bowling, but what set him apart from others was his ability to turn the ball on virtually any surface. His delivery could be as unplayable on a dry pitch as it could be on a green one. His vast variety of deliveries included the off-break, top spinner, and dusra, the latter of which spun in the opposite direction to a typical off-spinner's delivery. Muralitharan's intelligence and adaptability on the field were key aspects of his success. He could bowl long spells, often breaking through when it was most needed, and he remained a vital part of the Sri Lankan team for nearly 2 decades. Muralitharan also had a highly effective partnership with fellow Sri Lankan spinner Sana Jayasuriya, and the pair formed an exceptional bowling unit in the late 1990s and early 2000s. Records and achievements: Test wickets, 800, most in history. ODI wickets, 534. T20I wickets, 13. Matches played, 133 tests, 350 ODIs, 12 T20Is. Muralitharan holds a record for the most wickets in both test matches and one-day internationals, with a total of 1,347 international wickets across formats. He was awarded the ICC Cricket Hall of Fame induction in 2017. Retirement and post-cricket life. Muttiah Muralitharan announced his retirement from Test cricket after Sri Lanka's tour of India in 2010. He played his final Test match in Galle, Sri Lanka, where he was honored with a guard of honor from his teammates. Muralitharan continued to play one-day internationals and T20s until 2011, but after the 2011 World Cup, he retired from all formats of the game. After retirement, Muralitharan has remained involved in the game as a mentor, coach, and commentator. He has worked with the Sri Lankan cricket team in various coaching capacities and continues to contribute to the development of young cricketers in his home country. Muralitharan is also involved in charity work and has worked on numerous social causes. Muralitharan's contribution to the game of cricket is immeasurable, and he remains one of the greatest bowlers the sport has ever seen. His unparalleled skill, determination, and work ethic made him a legend in the world of cricket. Legacy and influence. Muralitharan's legacy is defined not just by his astonishing wicket tally, but also by his influence on the game. He revolutionized spin bowling, bringing it back into focus and reminding the cricketing world of the importance of craft and skill over sheer pace. His success inspired a generation of spinners, particularly in the subcontinent, and he remains a beloved figure in Sri Lanka and worldwide. As of 2025, Muralitharan is widely regarded as one of the greatest bowlers in the history of the game. His records, especially his 800 Test wickets, still stand as a monumental achievement, and he continues to serve as a source of inspiration for cricketers around the world. Post-retirement activities and contributions. Since retiring from international cricket, Muttiah Muralitharan has remained a prominent figure in the sport. His post-cricket career has involved various roles, from coaching to philanthropy, further solidifying his status as a cricketing icon. Coaching and mentoring. Muralitharan has continued to be involved in the development of spin bowling, particularly with Sri Lanka's young talents. He has worked as a coach and mentor for the Sri Lankan cricket team and other international teams. His vast experience and expertise in spin bowling have made him a sought-after coach. One of his significant contributions to Sri Lankan cricket came when he served as a bowling consultant for the team, working with players like Rangana Herath, who later became one of Sri Lanka's leading spinners. He also helped the next generation of spinners in Sri Lanka, passing on his technical knowledge and tips on bowling techniques. T20 leagues and global impact. Muralitharan has also been involved in various T20 leagues, including the Indian Premier League IPL, where he was part of the coaching staff. His presence in such leagues not only contributes to the development of spin bowling, but also highlights the importance of tactical thinking in T20 cricket. His involvement in leagues like the IPL has given him the opportunity to work with various international players and share his vast cricketing knowledge. Author and commentator. Beyond coaching, Muralitharan has become an insightful commentator and analyst on the game. He has worked as a pundit for major cricketing networks, providing expert opinions on spin bowling and the strategies involved in modern-day cricket. His deep understanding of the game and his ability to break down complex aspects of bowling have made him a respected voice in the commentary box. Muralitharan has also written a book, Muttiah Muralitharan, the authorized biography, where he reflects on his career, life, and the challenges he faced in becoming one of cricket's all-time greats. The book offers an in-depth look into his journey, his controversies, and his personal life, providing fans and aspiring cricketers with a comprehensive understanding of his path to greatness. Philanthropy and social causes. Off the field, Muralitharan is involved in a range of charitable activities. He has supported multiple causes, particularly those aimed at helping children and communities in need. Through his charitable foundation, Muralitharan has been actively involved in promoting education, sports, and health care for underprivileged children in Sri Lanka. One of the notable initiatives is his involvement in post-tsunami relief efforts in 2004, where Muralitharan contributed his time and resources to help those affected by the devastating disaster. His contributions to society have extended beyond the cricket field, and his work has earned him recognition as a prominent philanthropist in Sri Lanka. Recognition and awards. Muralitharan's contributions to cricket have been widely recognized with numerous awards and honors. ICC Cricket Hall of Fame 2017. Muralitharan was inducted into the ICC Cricket Hall of Fame, a prestigious recognition of his impact on the game. Sri Lanka's highest civilian honors. He has been honored with the title Deshamania, which is one of Sri Lanka's highest civilian awards for his services to the country and cricket. Order of the British Empire. OBE. Muralitharan was awarded an OBE in recognition of his services to the sport and his charitable work. Additionally, Muralitharan has been featured in various documentaries and interviews that reflect on his journey and legacy. His influence in the world of cricket continues to be felt, not just in Sri Lanka, but globally. Challenges and controversies. While Muralitharan's career was filled with achievements, it was not without its shared challenges. The most notable of these was the controversy surrounding his bowling action. Early in his career, some players and officials raised concerns about whether his action involved illegal throwing. In the 1990s, Muralitharan was even called before the ICC's Biomechanics Committee to analyze his action. Despite the scrutiny, Muralitharan was cleared by multiple tests, and it was concluded that his action was legitimate, though it still sparked debates over the years. This controversy became a defining part of his career, but Muralitharan's continued success despite it only added to his legendary status. Over time, his action became widely accepted, and many cricketers and experts considered him a pioneer in the development of new techniques for spinners. Another challenge he faced was the political climate in Sri Lanka, particularly in terms of ethnic tensions. As a Tamil cricketer in a country with a long history of ethnic divisions, Muralitharan had to navigate a complex landscape throughout his career. However, his talent transcended politics, and he became a unifying figure for Sri Lanka. Muralitharan's legacy. Muttiah. Muralitharan's place in cricket history is secure. His astonishing record of 800 wickets in Test cricket is unlikely to be surpassed anytime soon, making him the most prolific bowler in the history of the format. His ability to consistently perform at the highest level for nearly 2 decades, with numerous match-winning spells, sets him apart as not just a statistician, but as a true match winner. Muralitharan was known not just for his wickets, but for the way he changed the art of spin bowling. He showed that a spinner could be the most dominant force on the field, making spinners relevant in modern-day cricket dominated by aggressive batting. His ability to adapt to different conditions, his tactical awareness, and his unparalleled skill at turning the ball both ways made him one of the greatest bowlers to ever play the game. As of now, Muralitharan's influence extends far beyond the cricket field. He continues to be involved in the growth of the sport, mentoring young players, contributing to the development of the game, and serving as a role model for aspiring cricketers. He is a symbol of perseverance, passion, and dedication, qualities that have made him a beloved figure not just in Sri Lanka, but around the world. Conclusion. Muttiah Muralitharan's career and life story are an inspiring testament to the power of resilience, skill, and determination. He came from humble beginnings in Kandy and rose to become one of the most respected and celebrated cricketers in history. With 800 Test wickets and a legacy of innovation in spin bowling, Muralitharan's influence on the game is immeasurable. His story, filled with personal and professional triumphs, continues to inspire the next generation of cricketers and fans alike.